If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain that would be. Standing outside with my mouth open wide. Ah, 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 ah. Yeah. I feel like somebody's delusion is ending. Yeah, they no longer want to be kept in some energy of not being important to somebody, not being recognized by somebody, not being approached by somebody. I don't know. Reality. They got in touch with reality. This judgment in reverse, six of swords in reverse with the strength card up right, which is perfect because guess what tomorrow is? You know, it's definitely Leo season. It's definitely given that spirit is asking you to use this energy to cut off everything that no longer serves you. It's time to walk into some kind of abundance. Now, now when I say no longer serves you, let's dig into that. You know what I'm saying, spirit? What no longer serves us as a collective? Because I'm tired of hearing that. Because to the surface, maybe everything is suppressed within me that I really don't know what else no longer serves me. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm hearing a job and I'm reading myself to filth. But jobs no longer serve you. Habits no longer serve you. And it's just little things. You know what I'm saying? Things that are no longer fun. Things that you know you can be using your time for more, for better. Yeah, 10-10. This judgment card in reverse is you're refusing to free yourself. You don't want to let go of the things that are going to bring you your manifestation. Or maybe you're just on the way and you're waiting for it to happen. You know? Because even if this opportunity comes, you know, you still have to take it. And it could be weird. You know, like I'm saying, we're in reality, so we have no control over anything. This is not a real Sims game. You know what I'm saying? If we ask our creator for a soulmate, we don't get to just right click and change. Okay? We don't get to do that. We don't get to say, I don't like the way they do this, or they're really annoying, or even if they trigger you, you know what I'm saying? You know that you're triggered. You know that they awaken something in your soul, and the fact that you just don't care, the fact that you just rather, I guess, move on with your life, that's going to come back to haunt you. This 9 of Cups, you real arrogant because you feel like you can do all the healing on your own, and that's not true. That's what soulmates and twin flames are for, to trigger you, to awaken you, to move forward. And plus, like I was saying in the last video, I don't know if you're really following me with my whole physics things, but like energy is a wave, right? So there's periods where we go back down. I was just telling my homegirl this. Hey, twin. But when we go back down, we're up high where we're listening to our intuition, we're following spirit, we're doing everything, and then things get revealed, you know, and then we have to come back down. And as we come back down, I feel like spirit kind of just lets us live our own lives. They want us to live our lives and see where things are going to take us. And then depending on those options, or depending on God's timing, or depending on the next phase in life, we have to come back up. You know, we have to go, we have to shed what we learned, we have to dissect the lesson, you know, we have to heal the hurt, you know. Suppose it was like a 10-year marriage or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to take some time to heal. You're going to have to relearn yourself, you know, and then take those lessons that you learned in that 10-year marriage, apply it to yourself, and now be the new you. And that's you coming right back up. Okay, so I feel like everybody's just on the wave of backup. They're realizing that they've been asleep, and they're just like, yo, what year is it? Like, what the heck? Hey, I'm doing these same things for how long? You know, where did this start? That's all it is. That is everything included in shadow work. But people be like, do your shadow work, do your shadow work. But shadow work is all about reflection. You know what I'm saying? I feel like shadow work is all about crying and shedding and tear and bringing these tears to the surface, because they're so suppressed we don't realize how bad it is. For example, like I told myself I didn't want to date this year, you know what I'm saying? And I came across somebody, and I can tell that I'm taking this completely different than what I did before. So it's not even, I wouldn't even consider it dating, you know what I'm saying? I just met somebody. But because I can recognize my past, because or because I want a change, I know that I'm going to treat this situation much different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be calling. I'm not going to be requesting to see each other all the time. I'm not going to be FaceTiming and taking up their time and giving up my time, sacrificing my time because I don't want to be alone. You know, and that's real. That's real. I don't want to be alone sometimes because the only thing that's in my mind is the past and these tarot cards. So I feel like I'm in a cycle of psychosis, and in order to get out, I need to, what I was talking about earlier, do like a schedule and things like that. I need to step into reality and recognize that I do not know everything with this Nine of Cups in reverse. I don't know everything. I do not mean to be arrogant, and I apologize for my arrogance, my ignorance, you know, because it's bliss. And no lie, I was asleep. So I was in bliss. Now I'm coming back up, and it's just like, dang, I didn't realize that all of those connections that I had were probably are halfway my fault because I myself am not healed either way. I may be more healed than them, period, but that don't mean nothing. If I was healed, I would have never got myself into that situation to get my heart broken, you know? Thank you. Confirmation. That tower again. Yeah, and that's all it is. It's a gentle tower. It's a gentle tower of realizing that life isn't what you thought it was, that everything that you manifested probably isn't the same thing that you want right now. You know, I was talking to my homegirl all morning, but I was just like, I don't even know what I manifested. Like, when I first started, when I was naive, I didn't know what to do. And I'm pretty sure everybody does that. Like, they want to pay their car off, so they be like, Spirit, I need $10,000 next month. I need $10,000. You know, it's just like, be for real. Like, please be for real. Like, I think I'm you can tell I'm growing because things like that irritate me. Why would you ever play in the divine's face like that? Like, it's giving new age spirituality. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for my growth. You know what I'm saying? I'm so grateful that I'm learning to love myself, because that's the first step in it. You know, loving yourself so you don't have to keep hurting yourself. Yes, love yourself so you don't have to keep hurting yourself. With this Chariot in reverse, it's like you're refusing healing. Or you were refusing healing, which caused the unbalanced energy of not wanting to walk away. It's like you didn't realize you didn't realize the problem. You were too busy moving around and moving and shaking. You didn't stop for yourself. The self-love, you know what I'm saying? Hence what I was talking about. When you have self-love, you put yourself first in all situations. That's what the divine wants. The divine wants you to choose yourself. We are on earth to learn love. What is love? We must love ourselves first before we can love anything else. We must understand what our love is, what our energy is, what we bring to the table. We must first sit at the table before we ever invite our 12 disciples to come eat with us. You know? I'm getting the same cards, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that I keep saying congratulations means a lot to me. That means a lot to me, because that means that you guys are listening to me, or you're listening to other people, and that's all that I want. I do this because I know somebody's listening, you know, even if it's just me rewatching the videos, period. I know I'm gonna listen. I actually went through that the other day. I was looking up, I'm about to redo like my Instagram and TikTok and things like that, and I saw my old videos, and it was confirmation, because I've been saying that tarot readers on TikTok are reading themselves, and I go back and I read myself to filth. Like, I even had my same facial expressions like down as if I was there in the room with myself, talking to myself, and really I'm just watching an old video. So it's crazy. I don't know. It's really crazy to sit back and think, but nah, I just don't. Sometimes in the moment you don't need to know everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure when I was going through it, when I was going through the tarots, I was just like, well, why am I doing this? You know, I only got 1 like, or I only got 10 views. Like, this is for no reason. And actually, there's a bigger, deeper reason for everything. You know what I'm saying? And the energy that I had for that video is not the energy that I have for these videos, because my vision is different. You know, before I was just doing it because I needed to be on a routine. I needed to get my business off the ground, and I needed to get everybody aware that I was starting this. But now it's kind of just like, if you recognize me, then you come with me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like these are the same freaking cards, y'all. They're just changing orientation with the levers to end it. And this is the second time I saw the 8 of Cups. Yeah, I get, okay, so I get that other people, okay, so you were, for the people that had people, you know, that were stagnant in their life, it's like you were refusing to see the truth. You didn't want to admit the things that you were seeing. You didn't want your intuition to be true at all. So you kind of just ignored it. You wanted your life back in a way, and you realized that this was never your life to begin with. This was never for you. This was something that you completely wanted on your own. Hence the Tower moment. You needed to be knocked off that horse, you know? But I see you gaining your strength back. I see you being a magician. The only advice I have, though, is don't do too much with this whole manifestation thing, because God only answers the ones where he truly knows that you're ready for. So as I was manifesting for, like, I don't know, 3 months when I first started my business, I went a little too hard. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt. I've been through a lot of freaking hurt. Okay? And it's only been like 2 years. So any advice that I have, just be careful when you manifest. You know, if you manifest money, just realize that you're going to be going through a lot of things, because Spirit is not going to give you no divine money and you're just going to give it to anybody that asks. That's not cool. Okay? So maybe that's why your manifestations aren't coming in, because you have yet to cut off, you have yet to leave these emotional ties to people, because people are very manipulative. Okay? People are very manipulative. They'll ask for 8 of your cups, you know, and you still got to walk away. You still have to walk away with only 2, and they asked for all 8. You know what I'm saying? You was dumb enough to give somebody all 8 of your cups, and what did they have to give you in return? Nothing. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you need a break from love. No lie. I feel like you just need a break from dating. You need a break from everything. I feel like now's the time where stuff sucks. You know, rent is high, insurance is high, bills is high, gas is high. You know what I'm saying? But if you truly want to win with somebody, please don't try and trap a dude or a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, get a friend. Or find somebody that's on your same wavelength. Look, I just need a roommate. You know what I'm saying? We can share. We can do this. But I feel like because you don't want to do that, you don't want to do the work. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to sit there and share with nobody. You don't want to love nobody platonically. Like, you want your cake and you want to eat it too. And let me tell you, boo, it's not going to work the way you think. Or it's not going to work the way you want it to. Period. You need that strength to go, that inner strength to go ahead and figure out what is wrong with your life. Going to church not going to help. And I know I've been slandering the whole Christian name, you know, but God had to humble me, because it's not that Christianity is bad. I just don't like the church. Christianity is just like any other religion. It saves people, but it doesn't save your soul, in my opinion. It just brings you to the light. Jesus is great. Jesus is the almighty God, you know what I'm saying? But he's not the only God, nor is he the most important God, nor is he the creator. He is a lowercase g, period. And the fact that they can recognize that lowercase g's are bad, but their God is a lowercase g is just idiotic. But I got some prayer cards for today because they were coming out to me. So maybe we could just do that together if you'd like. Because I'm pretty sure people are kind of over me slandering the Christian name. It's not that I'm mad at Christian. I actually read my Bible often. I'm more towards the Old Testament. I haven't really gotten into the New Testament yet. And like I said, God just humbled me like a couple days ago about Jesus being the Son God, you know. So and I think all that information can